How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I'm going to be quickly summarizing everything that just took place in the MLB The Show 20 Diamond Dynasty live stream over on Twitch. To get right into it, Mickey Mantle is the brand new legend released into MLB The Show 20. I believe that this will be the collection reward for this year's game. Something to keep in mind with collection rewards is that once you collect those cards, you're not able to quick sell them or exchange them. Not that you would want to with Mickey Mantle, but that's just something to keep in mind. Also with that, I have tweeted out a lot of this content, and I will be linking my Twitter down in the comment section down below, and you will be able to check out more in-depth content that I've tweeted out. But basically, you will be able to get Mickey Mantle on day one if you pre-ordered the game and you get this digital deluxe version. You get 2 special edition packs, in which one of the case Mickey Mantle will be one of those selections for me, and you can go ahead and choose him as well. He'll be a switch hitting outfielder, and that's going to be amazing to have. Mickey Mantle is a card I really wanted in MLB The Show 20. I will be selecting this card and probably Greg Maddux for my 2 choices out of that pack, because I did purchase the digital deluxe edition of the game. Here's a nice example of some card art, some brand new card art. We see Gary Sheffield has a Silver Slugger card. We see Juan Soto as the Nationals team affinity. That's going to be the only way you can get that card. We have a brand new Prime series at the top left with Mickey Mantle and his card art. There's Craig Biggio's card art signature series version. We have the prospect cards. We have the live series Javi Baez and the Jeff Bagwell, which is a headliner pack. The exclusive headliner pack, as well as the original, Topps Bowman or original card arts for these Roberto Alomar and those 1990s versions of those players. I think that that's really cool. We also have this brand new Showdown Mode, and Showdown is kind of like Battle Royale against the computer. You will also be able to draft up players as well as some of these quirks as well. So here in this round, you can choose a starting pitcher. They mentioned that this mode is mainly based on hitting, but in Battle Royale, there is a 3-batter minimum. So you will be able to select pitchers as well as be able to select them for their start. You have the opportunity to choose who you pitch with in Battle Royale as well as ranked seasons. There's no more of the roulette wheel where you have 5 choices and it randomly selects. Pitchers will have energy and stuff like that, but you will also be able to draft up quirks in this mode. So that's something to keep in mind in Showdown. I think that you'll be able to unlock a good amount of live series diamonds by playing this mode against the computer. It probably will be challenging, but at the same time, you will be able to win some of those games, improve your game online, and hopefully it's a fun mode. I'm excited to get into it. But another thing I wanted to quickly touch on is some of these evolution cards. We see this red ruby diamond, and that's a prestige diamond new series card, and there are different versions of these cards. I mean, Todd Helton has a variety of diamonds leading up to his prestige version. Duke Snyder, the same type of thing. They didn't mention how many of these cards there will be, but here's a great example of how you would begin this program. It's similar to MLB The Show 16 version of Rookie to Prime cards. If you didn't play that game, basically you choose one of these silver cards, or you had to get one out of a pack, and you would go ahead and grind out stat-based missions in order to upgrade that player. You can also use these cards in BR and upgrade them without actually having that card in your inventory. They mentioned that as well. And you can eventually end up with one of the best cards in the game, in my opinion. I mean, this pitcher is incredible. A prime version, a prestige prime version of Roy Oswalt. I mean, with the great pitch repertoire, great stats, this card is going to be absolutely incredible. I thought it was also cool that the stream took place in Arizona, as I am from there as well. I had no idea that Sony San Diego Studios was coming out for spring training, but I'm also going to be going to a couple spring training games. Anyway, just wanted to throw that in there, that I might see them there, or I might be able to enjoy some games, because I will be going to the Padres and the Dodgers game upcoming here, as well as another one later in the week. But anyway, to get back on track with this video, we have some brand new prospect choice packs. This is really cool. There's also a jumpstart pack, as well as some headliner packs that feature that Jeff Bagwell that we saw earlier on some of the card art example screen. But This right here is awesome, 30,000 for a guaranteed diamond. There's a variety of tiers. You have the base tier, the mid tier, and the rare tier with the odds. I tweeted some of those pictures out as well. But here is the choice pack. We have the Luis Robert and Nate Peterson as the rare round. We have Joey Bart and a couple other of these other guys. Here we go. We can get another screenshot of some of these other guys in here, and those guys are the base round right there. The three from the right, Alec Baum, Mitch Keller, and Drew Waters. Then we also have Forrest Whitley. These guys are going to be awesome to use right away when we first get into Diamond Dynasty. I'm really excited to get my hands on some of this content, purchase some stubs, and try to buy some of these packs, record some pack opening videos, record some gameplay videos. I'm really excited for all of this content to be released on day one. I'm going to have a pretty good team. If you purchase the pre-order version, a digital deluxe, you will be able to build up a few diamond cards right away just from the stubs that they give you, as well as the cards and packs that they give you. I think that this is incredible. I am really pumped up for MLB The Show 20. We're about 6 days away. Probably 5 days if you're going to be playing at midnight, or 9 o'clock if you're on the West Coast, depending on where you live. That's what I'm looking forward to. But along the way, we also have the XP reward path as well as the team affinities. There's just a lot of really easy ways to get really good cards early in the game cycle. But this is a situation where you can choose 3 flashback cards. You have a bunch of silvers, a bunch of great legends, as well as some bronze cards in here that are also legends from all different types of eras. This is really something special. I think that MLB The Show 20 developers have really listened to the community, as well as made a lot of improvements in their content, which I didn't think was possible seeing the amazing content in MLB The Show 19. I just want to throw that out there as well. I was not expecting this much content right away. I figured with all the new gameplay changes, customization changes, and everything along those lines, they even brought back some content from previous years. We see some of these cards in MLB The Show 17 as well as 18. And I don't think they brought back any cards from MLB The Show 19 that are essentially the same, but these cards are from a couple years ago, and these cards were community favorites. A lot of these guys were used throughout the game cycle in MLB The Show 17 and 18. I think that this is amazing. But we also see along this XP reward path, we'll see some brand new signature series cards, as well as Cy Young versions, Silver Sluggers, MVPs. There's a great variety of cards right here. Some of these cards were BR rewards. Some of them were also from MLB The Show 18, like that Willie McCovey card art. We have the Hal Newhouser, who didn't quite get a signature series card in MLB The Show 19, but now he will have one that everybody can use in the XP reward path. Just really nice to have brand new cards in the game. Here are the 5 cards from the XP reward path. Once you reach Diamond level 100, you'll be able to unlock all 5 of these cards, very similar to last year's game. But we have Silver Slugger Barry Larkin, Reggie Jackson, Ryan Sandberg. We have Minnie Minoso, as well as Buster Posey. So, I mean, this is amazing. I cannot believe how many good cards we'll have right away. And also, we'll have a couple good World Series rewards as well. We have Juan Pierre, Rogers Hornsby, Adley Rutschman, and I did tweet some of these cards and some of these same exact pictures out. So if you aren't following me over there and you missed the stream, you can kind of quickly look at some of the same pictures, or you can follow me over there for in the future, to where if you're not able to watch the stream, you can check out the Twitter and see all of the content that's been released into the game. But here are the team affinity programs. We see a gold card and a diamond card for each of these programs, or each of these team affinities. And we got a good look at the Juan Soto card art earlier in this video. And that's going to be not the end reward, because they said there's 4 cycles, or at least 4 different versions. They're going to keep implementing more and more rewards as the year goes on. But that Juan Soto will be the best card that you can get once the game is released. As we move on later in the year, you'll be able to unlock different waves of diamonds and potentially finest cards at the end of the year, signature series cards along the way. Just really great stuff in terms of content right away, as well as how they've adapted to long-term content throughout the year. This is what I was talking about with the pitcher roulette wheel being gone. We have the energy bar below the pitchers in ranked seasons as well as BR. I'm not sure if it's in Showdown. They didn't quite mention that, I don't believe. But anyway, it's very important in the game because you can select who you want to pitch with. I also think that you can open up with a closer to start the game if you choose to do so. So let's say in BR you draft up Billy Wagner or Goose Gossage, one of the better relievers in the game, maybe Raleigh Fingers, and you want to start him, you can do that and pitch with him for the first 3 batters of the game. It adds some strategy and adds a different dynamic to the game this year, which I think is really cool. Also, the created player is back into the game. I wanted to touch on that a little bit simply because I wasn't sure if we would have the created player. I'll also link a video on how to build the best created player in MLB The Show 20, in MLB The Show 19, 18, 17, 16. I've always had a 99 caliber created player. Building that type of caliber player has been pretty easy for me in years past, and I wanted to try and help you guys out as well. But thank you all for watching this video. I'll wrap it up with the schedule for the upcoming developer tournament taking place next week. I'm really excited for some of this content as well as to check out some of the gameplay during that developer tournament. Some of the developers are actually pretty good at this game and they can play at pretty high levels. And that's why the game keeps improving, I would say, because they get people's feedback. They are listening to the community, some of the top players, and we're able to get really good players and legends in the game, like Mickey Mantle. I can't believe that Mickey Mantle is in the game. I'm still in shock about that, but that's awesome to have. Let's go ahead and end it with the Mickey Mantle screenshot. I'm excited to get this 86 version of this card right here. As we see the side card art, I'll have this card starting day 1. Doesn't matter if I pull Mike Trout, I'll put this card in center field just to see how good he is. But thank you all for watching this video. I'm College Lefty, and if you enjoyed, please subscribe and like the video as well. That will certainly help me out. Have a great weekend. Peace.